Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to TCG Madness. And in today's video, I'm bringing you guys part 2 of some Chewbacca gameplay. Yesterday in part 1, Chewbacca goes up against Eden Versio Command Control. Pretty good matchup there. You guys saw early stages get my butt kicked. Once Chewbacca gets out, flip the game really quick. That's how good this deck is. Now, this Chewbacca deck is a deck that I built for under $40 as a budget deck profile, and you guys are seeing I'm putting it up against some very high value strong decks to see how well this budget deck goes up against some of these, breaking the bank $300+ decks. And you guys are seeing it's going up against went up against Eden Versio pretty well. Now in today's video, it'll be going up against a very high value, high profile Boba Fett deck, clocking in around $320, $330, something like that. You'll see in the video. This is part 2 of some Chewbacca gameplay. If you guys like this type of content, you want to see more of this type of content, please right now do me the big favor, hit that like button. If you're new, consider hitting that subscribe button. I really do appreciate all you guys' support. Comment if there's any decks that you guys would like to see in the future. And with all that being said, let's get into part 2 of some Chewbacca gameplay. So let's go ahead and play with another version. We're going to go ahead and play with I'm a big deal in the Resistance, which is this deck right here. This is a $328 deck. There is the deck itself, you guys, so you guys can see it all in its full and why it costs so much. A lot of strong cards, especially Vader. Has 2 copies of it. That's $180 for just 2 copies of it. So it's a pretty strong deck. We're going to go ahead and get random, and we're going to go ahead and shuffle up and play. There you guys go. You guys already see how powerful Chewbacca is. I really do think Chewbacca is definitely an ace leader. Do we want a mulligan? Nah, we're good. This is a great opening hand. We're going to go ahead and get rid of one of these and one of these. We already have one of each already, so we're good. And then we're going to go ahead and play the Restore. Now, this is another very aggressive deck, so this deck might give us a lot of problems as well. We'll go ahead and pop him down. I don't need that. I'm sure he's going to attack right away. Yep. That's okay. We'll go ahead and do an attack as well. I don't want to play anything just yet. We'll see what the opponent does. So I'm just going to return something to my hand. That's fine. Apparently that counts as something. If an enemy unit left this play. Okay, I thought it was if it was defeated. Okay. Good enough. We'll just play it again. So they got nothing else. Alright, we'll just pass turn. Let's go. Take 2 more cards. Ooh, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Chewbacca. I like Chewbacca a little bit better here. I don't think there's many shield units in a Boba Fett deck, so I think we're safe to put that down. I think I'm going to play the Rogue Operative this turn. Using Chewbacca as well. Action ability, which I need to start utilizing this ability a little bit more, but because I don't have the initiative, I can't use it first. Alright, that's good. Just go ahead and attack. We'll get the Restore 1, which is such a good ability, believe it or not. You get a couple shots in, you're restoring 2. That's pretty good. Now you can see we're pretty much even. I don't think there's really anything else for me to play, so we're going to go ahead and pass. And now we're going to try to get out the big Chewie himself. We're going to lay down... Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. You can play Leia and Yoda. That's a good 1-2. Playing Obi-Wan on next turn will be even better than playing Chewbacca. Decisions. Now, we'll play Chewie. We'll play Chewie and Obi-Wan, and we'll use these smaller units. Never mind. Not even gonna matter. I gotta untap for a resource. That kind of plays in our favor a little bit, but not by much. So we're gonna go ahead and play the big Chewie. That's gonna take care of one of these guys. Perfect. It's gonna untap him. Yep. And then we're just gonna immediately attack with Chewie so we can get that advantage. He still has Sentinel, so he has to attack Chewie again, losing his shield. Which is perfect. And then we're going to go ahead and pop him and heal 1. So we're off to a decent start. We still have another Sentinel with Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is the card we're probably going to play next. And we're going to get the initiative, because he played as leader, which I'm all for. Ooh, double the Boba Fetts. This could become a problem here. On attack, if this unit is attacking an exhausted unit that didn't enter play this round, deal 3 damage to the defender. Well, he doesn't have any space units either, and we got another shoot first, so we're going to go ahead and lay down one of the shoot first, because we still have a Vanquish. We're looking pretty good. We are going to play Obi-Wan. That'll at least eliminate one problem. So there goes one threat. We are going to attack to heal ourselves for 1 and also do another 2. And we're going to claim initiative. And let's see what he does. Alright, perfect. I was kind of hoping to give those 2 experience to Chewbacca, but that's okay. As you can see, our opponent's board state is growing, so we're going to have to deal with this. So we're going to need some better units. So we're going to pop him down in resource, giving ourselves 7 resource, which is perfect. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to play Chewie. That's really not good. Really, really, really not good. So we're going to have to play... If we play Vanquish, we got nothing else to play after this. So we're going to go ahead and put down... So at least Chewbacca now is buffed up, so that's pretty good. Then we're going to play another wing leader, and we're going to boost up this unit because now this might be our saving grace at this point. So we lost Chewie, which really sucks, but we have a big space unit. We still have a Vanquish. We have a Yoda. We have ways to reduce our health and still do some damage. So even without Chewbacca, we're still in decent shape. We just got to make sure, yep, we have the initiative first. We're going to need all the Yodas we can get and all the space units we can get, so... Should we pop a Yoda down? I think the right play here is to actually do this, because I'm going to use the Vanquish on a big space unit. So the first thing we're going to do, action ability. This way he can't hit me right away. That's perfect. Draw a card, yes. Them, nope. Okay, we got repair. That's actually a good card to get. I'm going to go ahead and smack him. We're going to get a little more aggressive here. Still healing ourselves. And there it is. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know he had the 25 level base. I thought he had a 30. So there you go. Even without Chewbacca, he's still a good bodyguard for your units. So you can still protect yourself just long enough to boost up something else and to get in for swinging for game. I didn't know he had the 25 25 health base. I thought he had a 30, which played in my advantage. So had I known that earlier, I just should have paid attention. But I would have gotten a little more aggressive, but still pretty good game. So you guys can see this is another $340 something deck beaten by a less than $40 deck. This is beaten by a $36 level $36 budget deck, which is just a good strong Chewie deck. I highly recommend you guys try this deck. If you guys want to try this deck, I'll also post a link down below in the description box where you can find this deck. I'll leave a link to the decks that I've built, which is just 2 of them so far. Go to my decks. And again, here is the deck, so maybe you can just screenshot it if you just want to view it. $36.20, beaten for almost $400 decks. Pretty damn good. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. I hope you guys have enjoyed this gameplay. Please, again, hit that like button. If you're new, consider hitting that subscribe button. Comment down below what deck you guys want to see me build next. And I'll keep playing and doing some gameplay for you guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed all of this. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you guys next time.